glad to have you with us from Kenan Stadium in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part to try to distort the vision of the visitors. It's the TCU Horned Frogs and the North Carolina Tar Heels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe joins from the sideline with an injury report.
Hey guys, even though there will be a great home field advantage today, Coach told me before the game, one of the things that Coach is worried about today is that they will be without their starting quarterback. Got hurt in their game last week, and so today, their backup is going to get his first action of the season. Coach told me they want to make things easy for him early. They've talked to the other teammates. Everybody do your job. Make sure he can get comfortable with everyone around him so he can make some plays for us down the stretch. Back to you.
Holly, keep an eye on that one for us. And the Horned Frogs will put boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They'll run it. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. Let's take a minute and talk about North Carolina. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Out wide right, it's Thurman. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snapped on 4th down. Fires to the right. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll run him again. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
Already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. He'll pull it down and run. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
Quarterbacks are, there's so many adjectives to describe them. Calm, cool, collected, accurate, so on and so on. But a lot of times it's just smart. Understanding the situation, the down and distance, and knowing where that first down marker is. Great job going to get that first down. New set of downs.
He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
This head coach wanted to come into this game aggressive, guys, and he did it in a couple different ways. On that first drive, nice mixture of throwing and running offensively, but how big was that gamble on fourth down? They got it, kept the drive alive, they end up scoring a touchdown, so it paid off. You can't start a game better than that.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Offense in a bunch formation. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Out wide left, it's Payne. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense.
That's the start you need on offense, right? The opening drive of the game, your defense allows a touchdown, so you got to come out firing, and it's good news to see the quarterback dialed in. Good read, good timing, accurate throw. It's a big-time completion, but still work to be done. This offense obviously would like to answer that touchdown with one of their own.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Fresh center downs going to the air. He's looking deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll run it. The ball is out behind the line. He picks it up, still on his feet. There he goes. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Making the adjustment on the play. From the gun, running back on the move. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
The give to the back. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Left side is Ship. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Keeps it himself. Oh, there's always football on the bad pitch. Defense has it, they're on the move. Running free. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And the Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Out wide left, it's Thurman. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Man, and we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
He's changing the play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Looking for his man in the middle. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Second down, gonna throw it. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Caught. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Horned Frogs want to crank the tempo.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Wants to throw it. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Hits inside, it's Payne. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Oh, he's got some space. A really good return after the interception puts them in business at the 29. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Handoff from the gun. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. It's complete. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. The Tar Heels line it up with a 1st and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Using his legs, it's Payne. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down.
And I know that wasn't a big game, but this offense needed that, man. That back-to-back picks on back-to-back possessions, they got to get something going, get some good mojo, get everybody believing again, and settle their quarterback down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Handoff to Joyner. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on 1st down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Quick handoff. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
And the Horned Frogs need to pick it up on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Looking to the big tight end. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Payne. Touchdown, TCU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Changing the routes with his receivers. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. He'll pull it down. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Unleashes one. Working on the right. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's start with a look at the Kennesaw State Owls taking on the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's Kennesaw State able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
First play of this drive. Fires to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Fires downfield. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Quick give. It's Payne. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation.
Makes a grab and room to run. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down in the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
The Horned Frogs have this offense rolling. Fresh set of downs going up top. Boom. Throws quickly. Turning it on.
You know, the beautiful thing about being a quarterback is you can throw a little drag route, and they can take it 60. When you got fast playmakers on the outside that you can get the ball in their hands really quickly, great things can happen. 1-yard passes can turn into 60. It's beautiful to be quarterback.
They just keep firing. Throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's James. Runs through a man. He might have some space. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. That one will give them the lead.
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you in man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
And here he comes out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Had to to force that one.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Made that play and was hoping to make another one on the return, but they'll take it in business at the 41. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. The run inside. It's Payne.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. This time they'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's James. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw one first. Firing to the end zone, and he will take it in. Touchdown, TCU! The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Drops back on 1st down. Can't connect on his first throw.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. Making the adjustment. Second down to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Fires to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Man, momentum is a real thing in college football, and you're seeing it shift here in the 3rd quarter. The defense just forced a 3 and out. Their offense scored a touchdown the last time out. We've got a close game, but all of the momentum is squarely now on their side.
What a turning point this could be. The offense is going for it inside its own 30. Got to make the play on 4th. That one comes out hot down the right side. It's complete. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And how about this defense making plays? Not only do you force the fumble, the awareness to scoop it up. Understand the difference between trying to jump on it, but pick it up and make a play. They make a play. In this offense, they have not put together a lot of scoring drives, and now they give up points on the other end. They got to get it together.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Fresh set of downs going up top. Left side, it's Washington. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on second down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw for it. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Rolls right. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Looking to throw again. Unloads it left. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Back to pass on second down. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Breaks into the open. The 10. All the way back. Touchdown, North Carolina. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He gets a block. He's got an alley. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Play action on first down. Firing to the right, complete.
I know a lot of people don't like to prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
That's caught. It's Chip. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Tar Heels right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Quick catch. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Hey, man, if you're going to make plays like that on slant throws, you got to be able to make catches in traffic. Good, strong hands by the wide out there on the slant.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. He'll set up to throw. Looking for his man. Got his man on the right. There he goes. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
I love it. Defense not surprised, right? Like 4 verticals. This is a play when you want to take a shot down the field. They're ready for it. They got the big lead. They know the...
To the end zone, and it's picked off.
Well, you can't blame this offense for wanting to be aggressive. They're down by a lot on the scoreboard here, and that time going 4 verticals, trying to stretch the defense, see if someone can get open. But, David, the defense was expecting it, and they were able to come away with the INT.
Yeah, the only thought I have right now, Jesse, is I'm playing deep. I can't give up the big plays. I want to make them earn it. The clock is my friend, getting the lead, having the lead in the fourth quarter. Nice execution by this defense, and this one ain't over, but it's looking more like it.
Goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line, and boy, did they need a little breathing room. This offense tries to get rolling from its own 15 on first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Right side, it's small. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
Nice pitch and catch there from QB to wide receiver. Great job. An out route is all about timing. 1, 2, 3, boom, break out, throw it to him right now. Great pitch, great catch.
Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Wants to throw on first. Connection to the right. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. And with that penalty, the offense is backed up, still 2nd down. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Got his man to the left. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Horned Frogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Throws to the wideout. He makes a grab. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And the Horned Frogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They want to throw it. Back's looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. Looking for the goal line, and he will score! Touchdown, TCU!
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it. Two-point try is good as they build on this lead.
TCU 50, North Carolina 21.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of it.
Looking for a big play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, trailing this much in the fourth quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
Third and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man in the middle. Shakes a man, and he might take off. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out wide left, it's Ship. Breaks free, and he might be gone. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Blasted as he lets it go. Just barely got rid of it.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an L.
Under pressure. On the shovel. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. To the house. Touchdown, UNC. His third touchdown of this game and his third on the season. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. From the gun. Sweet grab in the end zone for the two.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that two-point conversion.
Let's see what he can do with the return. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes.
And the TCU offense will take over. First and 10.
This drive will open from the 15. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Pulls it in. It's Cooper. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. The Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on first. Unloads to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Drops back on first down. Makes a catch.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Gonna take a shot. Grab Spreads it inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal.
95-96 Bridge. 95-96 Bridge. Go, go.
Looks as if he's going to run it. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little...